Yes, more Saw. This must be the season of big comebacks or something because on the same day, Assassin's Creed, Mario, and Saw made their big comebacks. So, yeah. But back to the point. Sorry about that. After a 7-year hiatus, Saw is back with Jigsaw. Let's start with what I liked. The obvious, it's Saw. If you like Saw, it's more Saw. It's freaking awesome. If you're a Saw fan like me, then even the opening credits, when they play the theme music, it's all remixed and stuff. Even small details like that just get me back in the mood. Like, yeah, Saw's back, baby. Like it's Saw. I don't know how many times I got to say that. Everything from the classic Saw theme song to just seeing the mystery play out, it just brings back good memories of the old Saw movies, of me as a kid seeing the old Saw movies. I know Saw isn't for kids, but that didn't stop me. Like it or hate it, Saw has made a huge impact on pop culture and the horror movie genre in general. And while the concept is obviously not as fresh as it was 15 years ago, it's still interesting to see people try to escape the intricate and elaborate games that Jigsaw creates. Another thing I like was the feel of this movie. From the start, you could tell that this is a slightly different Saw film than what you're used to. Even all the shots and how it was filmed feels different, yet the same, which is good. There's a whole new cast of characters, so they started from scratch, which is cool. It doesn't have the luxury of just being another sequel. It has to do something new. It has to start from the bottom without seeming like it's just redoing the old stuff over and over again. It has to start fresh. And I think the movie did a good job of being able to handle that. Now, the big question on everybody's mind going into this movie is, who's the new killer? Who's the new Jigsaw? Who's the copycat? Is Jigsaw really back from the dead? The first 2 acts of this movie are genuinely intriguing. I'm sitting there in the theater trying to piece all the clues together and trying to figure out all the suspects and who it could be and who it couldn't be. And when the big reveal happens, well, let's just put it like this. The first part of the big reveal at the end literally had my jaw to the floor. I'm like, dang, that's really cool. But then the second part of the big revelation kind of left me a little skeptical. Like, they need to change that. I don't like that. Not that it's bad. It's just not as cool as the first part of the reveal. I'll just leave it at that. I really, really don't want to spoil anything for this movie. Now, on to the bad. Like I said earlier, I'm not really angry at the twist or at the ending or whatever. I'm not really mad at it. I'm not saying it's dumb. I'm not saying it's stupid. I'm not angry at it at all. I'm just not all the way convinced, if that makes sense. It just didn't have that huge impact that the other twists in the previous films had. I'm sure the later films that come out are going to try to, fix and fill in the gaps, so to speak, that this movie has, but I'm just not quite convinced. Not that it's bad, I'm just not quite convinced. I can also say that the traps in this movie aren't really all that spectacular or memorable. There isn't like a standout trap. Think Saw 5's like head tank trap, or Saw 4's like elaborate Hoffman and Matthews setup, or even Saw 6's carousel trap. Like, there really wasn't like that standout moment in this movie, if that makes sense. I'm saying if that makes sense a lot. The only thing I can say is they're probably saving the best traps for Jigsaw 2. Because rest assured, there will be a Jigsaw 2 next year, and it's probably going to pick up right where this one left off. Alright, this one is easy, guys. If you like the Saw movies, then Jigsaw is the continuation / fresh start that we have all been asking for. It feels like classic Saw, but with a fresh new coat of paint. And it's a great start to a new trilogy. That's why I'm giving Jigsaw a 3 out of 5. Alrighty, so what I want to know is, what is your favorite Saw movie? There's like 7 of them to choose from. Jigsaw makes 8. I'd say it's a tie between the second one and the 5th one for me. If you guys enjoyed this video, why don't you hit that like button? It helps a lot. And if you want to see more of my reviews, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. I'll see you guys next time.